You're now rocking with the Hot Rod Show. Yeah. There's just like my throat goes very deep, extremely deep. It's very wet. I could salivate on command. Like I have a lot of saliva. I don't have like a wet mouth, but the saliva's like backed up. It's like ready to come out, you know? I'm just really good at it. And then it's like the momentum that I suck, take care of the whole situation. It's just great.
This episode of the Hot Rod Show is brought to you by Paramedic Design. Each piece is personalized and ages like fine wine. Welcome to the Hot Rod Show, a lunch break from the bullshit though. I am your host, Hot Rod. My guy B Nice is in the building.
Sure.
And we are the Toxic Gang. Today we're gonna talk about relationships, some bedroom stuff, some controversy stuff, so stay tuned. We gotta call this one flavors, because we got some flavors for you guys. But first I want to start off by saying, Be Nice, how are you doing, brother? Everything good? Everything healthy?
Yeah, man, everything's great. Everything's healthy. Happy to be here. And I'm looking forward for this episode, Yeah.
I am too, man. I want to introduce the guests, okay? Our first guest, coming in at a 5'5", 165, slim, thick with a slick mouth, holding it down for the caramel girls. You know what I mean? Miss Essence Official is back in the building. You know what I mean?
Yes, man.
Right next to her, we got the internet sensation, holding it down for all the snow bunnies. Shouts out to y'all.
Wow.
Straight out of Long Island, another slim thick Penny Lee is in the building. How are you ladies doing? Everything good?
Everything's good.
Everything is
Thank
great.
you, Mr. Rod.
No, not a problem. Not a problem. I appreciate that. I like that, Mr. Rod.
Damn, that sounds crazy.
Mr. Rod.
I didn't mean it like that.
Is wild. That is wild. That is wild.
So, being that this is the Toxic Gang, right?
Ooh,
That's a little too close. I'm sorry about that.
It's okay.
So one of my favorite questions to ask is, what is something toxic that you like? So I know we got her answer before. I gotta ask you first, Penny. What is something toxic that you actually like?
Oh man, can you give me some examples? Because off the top of my head, I can't think of anything.
So I know some of the answers. Like I had a girl say that, like, go hard for her, drag her, damn near stalk her.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, I'm not judging her. I'm just giving you examples.
What you trying to say? Because I said that.
I don't think that was
some
you.
girl.
What's that? Oh, yeah, you did say that.
I did say that.
There was another girl who said that, though.
I said it's like a man pursuing you, so he has
to the
that
extreme,
real
she was saying,
interest,
yeah.
but not to that extreme where he's gonna harm you.
Nah, there was another. Oh yeah, you did. But there was another girl who said something like that. Drag her out of work. I was like, oh.
Oh
damn.
nah, I ain't say that.
She said something to that, effect.
Damn, I can't think of. I really am attracted to more of like the healthy masculine energy, but I guess I like some possessiveness that's controlled. Because when it gets out of control, it's annoying as hell. But some toxic possessiveness, I kind of like that. A little bit.
I mean, I think that's fair. That's only right. The women want to be wanted. They want to be, they want to feel like you want me. You know what I mean? Show me that you want me type shit.
Right.
Yeah.
So I know last episode, Essence, we had a clip where you told us that the only way that you climax was some head, right? So yes. I got a question for you. Is sex that doesn't produce an orgasm trash or not? Defend your answer.
No, I don't think it's trash because you can still enjoy it, right? Penetration feels good, right? I don't care. If they know how to hit some spots and they know what they're doing, it's going to feel good.
But and it doesn't. How long though? Because
it depends on what you like. Like I said, it could be 2 hours, whatever. You drilling it out.
But she gotta be real wet to just be.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Drilling shit.
Yeah, it feels good. Like it doesn't matter.
You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna feel good. Sometimes you just want to get pounded out. You just want to go to Pound Town, and then you're like, all right, I'm good. I want to go to sleep because you got to think about it. That's just pent up frustration.
Yeah, of course.
And if somebody's just hammering it out of you,
but
that feels good.
That it's supposed to be like a release that comes.
No, sometimes you just need it.
But you're not seeing no end.
No, you know how I'll give you an example. You know how you pop a balloon and you let the air come out slowly? Mm-hmm. That's how it is. You just.
Well, what about you, Penny? How do you? What's your take on the subject?
If I can't orgasm, I do think it's trash. Just because if I'm already attracted enough to you to be doing that with you, and then I can't orgasm, that's wild. I don't think that's ever happened to me though.
Okay.
So if that did happen to me, I would be like, yeah, this is absolute trash.
But I don't think she was saying like it's not like happening. Well, she
Yeah, she kind of said it wasn't happening.
Yeah, but she was saying that
orgasm.
it just like she comes off of like
More so head.
clitoris. Like, you know what I'm saying? Her
No,
clit.
but I
Like
thought the
sensation.
question was the question if a man
No,
doesn't
so-
make you come, is it trash?
So what happened was we did an episode with her and another lovely young lady, and she was saying that she orgasms or climaxes from like sensation from getting head.
Like
or
just
whatever.
head
Okay.
on.
So the
Yeah.
question was, so if you're having sex with somebody and you know you're not orgasming, is it trash? So
Mhm.
that's where the question stemmed from.
Yeah, I think it's so personal depending on the female because like you said, some prioritize that sensation through just oral sex, you know, and then some people prioritize orgasming like me. So it's like to me it's trash.
Right, she
'Cause
says if
I
you
need to
want.
orgasm.
She says,
Okay.
"You want."
I need to do that.
Yeah, I'll be like,
I need to do that.
I need
Okay.
to
I need to do that.
Okay.
personally, yeah.
That's fair. What are what are some things that give us 2 things that you guys don't want done while getting head? You know what I mean? Because you did say that you like to orgasm. Well, you orgasm from having, sensation. What are some things that you don't want done to you while getting head?
Oh, getting bit. Why would you bite me? What are you, a animal?
Yeah,
Like,
that's
they be
Has that
doing
happened
that.
to you? Because why is that the first thing you said?
They will bite your clit like on some crazy, like, what are you, a Doba Pinchman? Like, chill out. You don't need to do
that's
that.
reckless.
Crazy.
Some women have a high pain tolerance in that area, but no.
What you
Don't
mean? Like he
bite
put
me.
his teeth on that shit?
Yeah, some of them, they'll bite, like nibble on it, gnaw, like gnaw on it or
Don't do
whatever.
that, guys. Do not do that to us.
And they be thinking that feels good. No, why
that
you
does
doing
not feel
that?
good. That's like us biting your balls.
Yeah,
Not
like
okay.
some
I don't
guys.
even like my balls.
not
tucked,
okay.
So
I'm mad you even said that.
But you
brother,
know
that
what?
shit hurt.
I'm sorry.
You can massage it, but don't.
It's very
don't
sensitive
be-
though. That's crazy. Some
No,
people
but
are
you know why I think they do that? Because some women tend to have like a bigger clitoris. Mine is like so small you could barely see it. So they might think that somebody that's not experienced, they're gonna take what they learned from another woman and try to do it on you. Like, bro, it's not the same size. Like some women have a clit that looks almost like it's a penis, like it's huge.
I've never met a woman like that.
But there are,
I've
trust
never
me.
seen that.
And I don't
There's
even
plenty
want
of women,
to
they
see
clit is huge.
So,
And I guess they will-
definitely don't bite the clitoris,
I don't feel like they
guys.
should bite anyone.
Yeah, don't be gnawing on
Yeah.
it.
Give us one more thing that you guys would hate for us to do. Give us the game.
Like another thing, do not do it.
Mhm.
You said during oral sex?
Yeah, like
Don't do.
do not.
You know what I don't like? When there's just like those guys that like put their face in it and just move their face around.
Yeah,
while their
I was
tongue
about
is
to say
out.
that, but I
It's
was
like
trying
you're
to
just
figure out what
wetting
you're
the
supposed to say.
outside, the
That's not
external.
even
What are you
pussy.
doing?
That's
There's no tactic. There's no strategy.
He
Like
motorboating.
Nigga just in there.
just
Just,
getting your head wet. You're like baptizing yourself. Like this is not.
No, I was
fun.
gonna say that.
Yeah,
I
I don't
know how
like
to.
that
I didn't
shit.
know how to proposition it, but exactly what she said.
Yeah.
What is that about? You got your
that's
whole nose
bothersome.
in it. What do you like?
What are you doing?
I
Don't know
like
how
to
to
do
do
that
it,
with
like-
titties, so that's why I'm laughing that
Yeah.
that you brought that up. So that's so funny to me. But
You be doing that. You be motorboating.
nah, I don't,
he
I don't
does.
think
I can
so.
see it.
I
Yeah.
gotta ask my girl.
Like, he be doing
I gotta
that.
ask,
He was like, nah, Jack. I be doing that.
yeah.
Maybe I'm not doing
I'm a
something
titty
right.
guy. Not that I don't like the pussy, but
Mhm.
I definitely did that in some titties. That's why I'm laughing.
But
like,
that makes
oh,
sense because
shit.
the titties are like it's just skin. That's
Yeah.
the
and them
epidermis
shits
we're
is
dealing with.
mad,
We're not
like,
dealing with
they
the
can do like this.
inside.
You
You know
Right.
what I mean?
titties
Like,
side
I'm
to
The vagina
side.
is
All
so-
of them
it's-
do that.
titties,
Yeah.
but not the.
Yeah.
It never crossed my mind to do that.
It
while
crosses
getting
a
the
lot of
feeding.
people's
Smart.
mind.
Smart.
So that's why I was
Take
laughing.
notes, guys. Take notes.
Um,
Please.
So I know, Essence, your page is very like something that you talk about like is health and stuff like that, and eating
Mhm.
fruits and stuff like that, right? So this is a fan question. Hold on, where is it? What fruit would you say you taste like and why?
Fruit.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Don't
That
say
I would
mango
say.
because we drinking double XL either. Don't say
I would say pineapples.
pineapples.
That's a
Okay.
really good fruit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pineapple.
You eat a lot of pineapples?
No, I don't even eat a lot of fruit. I don't eat a lot of fruit. But I like I always tell them I drink chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is a liquid that you put it in water and it completely like deodorizes your body. Like you will not have a smell and it make whatever you like. And you got to think about whatever you eat, and I eat healthy. So I'm not going to taste like, a salmon. I'm going to taste like whatever I'm putting in my body. If I'm drinking just water and if I drink juice, it's like a nectar juice, then you're going to taste like that.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know what these other girls doing. They smoking hookah every night. Your coochie gonna smell like hookah. It's gonna smell like, mango mint. Whatever you doing is gonna smell like that. So me, I eat very healthy. I don't really eat a lot of red meat. A lot of, you gotta just eat healthy.
Yeah.
Eat healthy, drink a lot of water. Your body will cleanse itself. So I would say, from me knowing what I taste like, I'm gonna say pineapple. That's the closest thing I could say.
What about you, Penny? What fruit would you say Penny tastes like?
You're talking about my vagina, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want nobody biting you.
I guess a mixture, cause like, yeah, you know when like the dude is eating it and then he comes up to kiss you and stuff. So I've tasted my own pussy, right?
I was gonna.
I think it's
ask
kind of
That's
like
how
strawberry
you find
watermelon.
out. Yeah, that's how
It's
you.
like strawberry watermelon. Yeah, it's like
Okay,
very
so we got the mix of
I like
the
it.
flavors.
So y'all tasted your own kitty before?
Like
other
how
than-
she explained
other
it?
than-
Yeah.
Other than
Of course, we talk. I gotta do a temperature
I'm
check.
saying you did it yourself.
Yeah,
So
what you
guys
talking
can't
about?
do that. You know what I mean? It's
Yes, you can.
When y'all say that,
I'm not tasting
right?
myself.
When y'all
Why
say that,
not?
it's like a turn on to guys. It's like, oh shit, she doing that. Guys saying that, that's a little weird.
Nah, you should be checking. You should be checking it because y'all be wilding. Because some dudes nut
I don't think
taste
so.
good.
Listen,
everybody's
I
stuff
think you
is
just gotta
different.
take care of yourself, like you said.
I'm
Nah,
not
but some
tasting
dudes
myself.
like you wilding out.
I'm
bro.
not knocking it. I'm just saying I'm not doing
nigga,
it.
I'm not.
Why wouldn't you?
You never
I'm just
try
gonna
it.
drink chlorophyll water, like you said.
Mhm.
and
Why
some
wouldn't you try
pineapples.
it? Like let me. This tastes crazy, bro.
like your own cum.
Nah.
You wouldn't.
If that's the
drink
case, a girl could tell me.
your own?
I mean that's up to y'all. But I would
That's
be
wild.
That's all
checking.
I'm saying.
I would check it. If I was a dude, I'd be checking. I'd be like, I'm
It's so
sure I
easy
can
for
brag
women
on
to
it.
be like,
I mean, I ain't
if
gonna front.
I was a dude,
I do ask how it
so-
tastes, though.
Exactly.
Like,
You ask
I
how it
do
tastes.
that
Why
too.
don't you taste it
What?
yourself and
You guys
see?
do that
because
too.
that's
If I was
gay.
a
If
girl,
I taste it
That's
myself.
not
nah.
gay.
That's
So
not
you
good.
telling
I
me
think
we
it's
are
illegal.
lesbians
Okay,
right now?
okay.
I
A lot of
love
guys
being a
do.
guy because I love.
You're not a
y'all.
lesbian.
Even
but
when I'm like taking and stuff like that, I
lesbian
love
now. I'm a lesbian
the female
now?
body.
No.
I love y'all. All the headaches included.
That's
So-
cute.
tough though.
So Penny, I saw something on your page, right? Or one of your pages, right? Where you crowned yourself the throat goat, right?
Oh,
I
yeah.
gotta ask, what makes you a throat goat? Like, what
Strategy.
makes up someone a throat goat?
That's a good
the
question.
strategy of doing it in an excellent manner.
Okay.
In an immaculate man.
What,
In an immaculate
what
manner.
about your strategy is so immaculate? Like, what makes your strategy?
The depth
Listen,
of
if
my
y'all
throat.
want to get the tips, y'all gotta buy her ebook. You can't be up here.
Y'all
What do you
gotta
do?
buy her
Yeah, you gotta do it.
ebook?
We
I created
promote her
ebook?
ebook.
We gotta
right
do a
now.
class or something.
We promote her ebook right now.
Gotta do
Yeah,
a
but
class.
honestly, it's just like it's a combination of factors. It's like my throat goes very deep, extremely deep. It's very wet. I could salivate on command. Like I have a lot of saliva. I don't have like a wet
I
mouth, but
definitely
the
saw that in the
saliva's
video.
like backed up. It's like ready to come out. You know. I'm just really good at it. And then it's like the momentum that I suck, take care of the whole situation. It's just great.
So
you
that
know?
video was real. Like the video with the saliva came out, that was real. That
Mhm.
was in. Okay.
What video
Yeah.
was that?
What do you mean by real? Like,
link
that's
in
my
the
real
comments.
No, because
saliva?
like you kind of did something. I forgot what you did, and then saliva came out. I was like, oh nah, it's no
You
way.
must have watched that video a lot of times.
I
didn't see that
once,
video.
Maybe twice. I gotta research.
Niggas don't never do nothing once.
I gotta research. You know what I mean? It's part of
You
the
got to
research.
research the guests that come on the show.
Exactly. It was part of the research.
I get it.
Wait, so hold on. I mean, you said you know the queen, whatever.
Throat goat. My
Throat
man said
goat.
the
It's a
queen.
throat goat. I know
yeah.
that, but-
How like what's the shortest time you made a man get there?
Good question.
I've never tried to do it in a short time because, like,
You
whoever
just
I'm
do it to
involved with,
please?
they kind of like they could hold out. They want me to like do it. Like they're enjoying the
Mm.
situation. So I've never really been in that situation.
Oh, okay.
Like, let me
okay.
see how fast, but I'm sure I could make it happen fast if I wanted to.
like 3 minutes type shit, 5 minutes.
Depends
Yeah,
who
that
it is,
sounds
though, because
realistic.
every man is so
Like 3
different.
minutes.
You know,
That's realistic. I've seen that happen.
it could happen
In
yeah.
a short period of time. Yeah. If you wilding on him, yeah, he's gonna explode. Like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, that's throat goat business.
But I like to do it before
you're a
sex.
throat goat too
Typically,
now.
I don't
seriously.
try to like.
I don't
make it
like
seriously.
Okay.
Don't wow me out before sex, because I ain't gonna be in it
Oh
too
yeah, I
long.
like that.
Yeah.
You're a fast comer.
If you wow me out before sex, if you necking me something crazy, and if you think that I'm finna get in here and it's just
That's what I need.
you
That's
got
what
me
I-
fuckore up. I'm gonna tell you
I
right
I ain't gonna.
now.
I'm gonna need a
I'm gonna
minute.
tell you before
I'm
it
gonna need a
happens.
minute.
I'm like,
I'ma need a
I'm gonna tell you
minute.
right now.
Because for me,
Could've
it's like the head kind of motivates me. It's like, oh, you doing that? Nah,
Right.
I gotta punish the vagina in a good way. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
don't
I
take
like
that, chop
that.
it up. You know what I mean? It's
Mhm.
like it's like foreplay. It's like you getting me excited
Mhm.
to
But-
please you with the penis.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
What's that? What I'm looking at?
I'm gonna show you something.
Hold on. Not you showing me your personal video.
No, it's I don't got no personal videos. You're crazy.
All right, can we read this?
Read what it says.
Okay, so I'm not gonna say his name. So that mouth is immaculate.
Immaculate.
Who said that?
immaculate
Somebody said
conception. Okay.
that. That's a review. That's just a 5-star review.
The review of your throat is crazy.
Fact.
Shouts out to you.
You gotta have the review. Like,
Shouts
yeah.
out to you.
You gotta have the reviews.
While we here, right? You know what I mean? And I'll start with myself just to make it fair, right? So your significant other wants to have fun in public, right? Where would you take them and why? So I'll give you one of my favorite ones. I've said it on many podcasts. The front fire escape at work. Don't ask me how. Don't ask me why.
Jeez.
At nighttime or broad day?
It was definitely nighttime in the city
Fire escape?
at work.
You was like, no, explain that to me.
It was a studio apartment. I had a certain job, and you know, she came through, and we did the do on the front fire escape at work. I think it was my idea.
On the stairs or hanging off?
On the flat part, definitely on the flat part.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. I'm like, I thought you was hanging off the fire escape. You got
God,
one
that
leg
would
up
be
on the
fucking
fire escape.
insane.
Nah, definitely wasn't doing that. I wasn't doing that. I didn't even think about that. As soon as we got outside, it was nice summertime. I was like, yeah, let's get it. Fiery. How about you ladies? Your significant other, either right now or of the past, I don't know what your situation is, right? They want to have fun outside. You know, where would you take them? Or where have you taken them before? Let's talk about it.
You're gonna have to go because honestly, I don't have a bunch of outside experiences. I have a few, but none of them are like, oh, that was so cool. I would love to go to the woods again. Like I've done it in the woods. You know what I mean? Like, damn, where else did I do it? Like outside, just like on the side of like the street and stuff like that. But
Okay.
Yeah,
I feel
nothing
like there's
like
better
that.
places, man. I feel like there's better places that I
There's no kink
haven't
to it.
achieved
Just-
yet.
Y'all just did it.
Yeah, nah, I don't got no story.
don't got no-
Maybe like in a car.
Cool.
Yeah, a car, but that's typical.
The car kind of like, oh,
Car-
That
car
shit
is cool.
boring.
So, like-
It's so boring, bro.
Yeah, that's what I don't got no. I mean, I don't
like
be
the
meeting
shower.
nobody that's into
A lot of
that.
people
Like, yeah,
don't like
let's
the
go.
shower.
I don't
The
like
shower is so boring, bro.
Yeah, I
A lot
hate
of people
the
say
shower.
that. I don't have that
The
experience.
shower is more
Really?
intimate though. Like you're not supposed to have sex in it. You're supposed to just make out, kiss each other, and do all that funny shit. They
How
can have
fast you
sex
coming
and
in the
make it out.
shower? You said you were fast coming. Right?
Well, first of all, listen here. I'm only a fast comer if I'm getting the head first and
oh, okay.
like that.
Okay.
But in the shower, I
can laugh.
don't like the water sex. It's
Yeah, the
it's not-
soap and nah.
You know what? The water it takes away from how wet she is. Like
oh,
distracting.
What if
Yeah.
you used to it? I mean, I don't know.
I'm not used to that shit.
With
I
different
wanna
women,
really
I've
feel
never
how
had
warm she
a
is.
bad experience. People be like, oh, you slipping? Be a problem solver, bro. Get the mat. You know what I mean? You got your grip and do you.
That's
Like,
why you
grow
make
up.
it intimate in there. Y'all get out. Y'all dry off from the car.
That's another way to go too. I'm just, speaking of my experience. This episode of the Hot Rod Show is sponsored by Licorice the brand. If you're looking for good vibes, the party, follow the Instagram, man. What is a red flag about you guys that you're currently working on? If y'all want me to start?
You can start. Go ahead.
A red flag that I'm working on. When I'm single, I'm the coolest ever. When I'm with a woman, oh man, I'm crazy. I think I'm crazy. Like I'm super
Uh-oh.
like territorial and stuff like that. Like I'm on it.
Are you a Gemini?
Definitely not.
What are you?
No disrespect to Gemini, but I'm definitely not.
Damn.
I'm an Aquarius. What are you?
Scorpio. Okay.
Oh, okay, nice. November, October.
November.
Okay, that's cool.
Mm.
Nice.
So you get possessive, you get controlling.
Yeah, I would say so to a degree though. But it's more so in a protective manner though. You know what I mean? Like I'm even like that with family members. Like I'm more so on it with like family and friends sometimes than I am by myself. So
Mhm.
treat my girl the same way.
I gotta think for me, honestly. Somebody else gotta go.
What about you, E? What is
Something
what is a
toxic about her?
what is a red flag about you? Something that you need to fix. Like this is the accountability. This tough for women right here.
Yeah,
boy.
facts. Right?
No, it's not tough. It's just like I don't think it's a red flag. Like I'm just a no. I don't be giving a fuck. Like I'm a no tolerance person. Like you do one thing I don't like, I'm not talking to you no more. You piss
That's
me.
it?
You annoy me. That's
So they
it.
get one chance?
I don't have the tolerance no more.
But look, all right,
Like-
so what about this, right? Like I'm getting off
Straight
topic a
play.
little bit. Do you want to get married?
Maybe one day. Maybe.
All right, so cool. So like through thick and thin and all those vows, like
different,
you going it's not different. It is, but it's like the prerequisite for that class, if that makes sense. All my people went to school and shit.
No.
Like, you know what I mean? That's the prerequisite before you get married. So it's like one thing.
That's different. If it's a husband, it's a different standard. I'm gonna give you some chances because we got money in this now.
Yeah, but you
Mhm.
gotta be a wife.
Oh, so the money changes.
Yeah, we got money, we got businesses, we got assets in between us. I'm talking about you dating somebody, they do one wrong thing, get out of here. Get to the back of the line now, because you're gonna piss me off and I don't like to be annoyed. I think men are annoying, honestly. That's just my personal opinion.
But we
So
talking about
do-
you though. What's something with you? like-
I'm a person like that. You think I'm in love with you and I will stop talking to you the next day you do one thing wrong. Oh my
Damn.
God.
So maybe that's a red flag.
Yeah, like I don't care. I'd be like, goodbye.
And they get
So
wild,
you
don't
just
they?
nonchalant. You careless. You emotional.
I could be like, I'm the most loving person. Like I'm a Leo. We're the most loving people. But if you do one thing I don't like, flatline. I'm cutting you off. I don't care how long I was talking to you. I don't care what I said to you. You might have thought I was in love with you. I don't care no more.
Damn.
Cold shoulder.
You just cutting off the immaculate head. Just
Everything.
Like that.
And that's crazy because that
That's
person, I
wild.
stopped talking to them. Cut off.
That's wow. I know he's going crazy.
He's okay. He's watching
So-
my story every day. He's
So
okay.
I got yours. I know, Penny, you need some time to think. I guess we'll come back to that, right?
All right, I got one.
Oh yeah, talk to me nicely.
I think it's the opposite of her in a sense of I'm too tolerant. Like I don't care about a lot of stuff that most
Okay.
women do care about. And I just like, maybe I should have a higher. It's weird though. Ugh, it's so weird. It's hard to
Do
explain.
you stay in relationships longer than you should?
Like maybe
I don't
like
really
that.
do relationships. Like I did 2 long relationships in my life. After that, I understand relationships, quote unquote, in this society.
Mhm.
So like the only relationship I would be in again is like the real for life great
Okay.
relationship. So
Okay.
yeah,
So like
Okay.
you like when last time you was in a relationship, if you don't mind me asking.
like a real
Yeah,
quote
real
unquote
deal.
relationship. 5 years ago
And
was when it ended,
Okay.
but that was like a very long.
Was that you? Like did it end because of you?
Hmm.
Like so it was your fault.
I don't want. He probably is gonna watch this, and it was very not a good situation. So I don't want to speak too much on it.
Okay.
Situation, yeah.
Understandable.
But yeah,
So all right. So another question, right? Like in terms of relationships, right? Couples tend to talk about pretty much everything, right? Do you guys think that couples should share secrets or discussions that they have about their friends? Stuff that's going on with their friends. Like my girl telling me her friend's business, or let me tell you what happened to this person, or they got this new job, or their tea.
I mean, I feel like that's normal. Like if that's your partner, they're gonna be involved in everything. They're gonna know your friends, and they're gonna be able to like masculine men. They can give advice, and they can they can be like, yo, like invite her over so we can sit down and talk to her. Like it's like some men, they could be such a powerful man that he could be like a mentor to you and your friends, and he teaching you things, and he telling you this is how men are and giving you advice. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that.
Okay. So it seems like we all debate. How you feel about that? Be nice.
I mean, I agree with her, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's all right, you know what I mean, to take advice from a man or whatever, you know what I'm saying? If he's I guess capable of giving that advice, if he's loyal, if he's like real. You know what I mean? Because some niggas do be bullshitting just to get to the draws. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas will say X, Y, and Z to their girl, home girl or whatever. Like, because people are foul. So, yeah, I mean, I be trying to do that sometimes for my fiance or whatever, her friends. And even like now, like when I talk to my fiance, I be sharing shit like that my mans may tell me like about his situation at home with his lady or whatever the case may be, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
So we pretty much agree on this because I do the same thing. I just thought like, damn, like, is
Honestly, I
it just
call you
me? Am I the
sometimes.
only?
Like-
Am I wrong for like because my girl tell me her friend's business or whatever the case may be, and I might say something, but nothing like personal. You know what I mean? I'll be like, yo, they over here fighting about this. Like, yo, we gonna go help them. You know what I mean? Or it's like in a helping manner. So I'm gonna leave that alone because we all agree about that. So this right here is an essence question. She wanted to talk about submissive men, right? And sometimes men let women take control, whether it be in the bedroom, in life, or whatever the case may be, right? From the female perspective of things, how do you ladies feel about a secret submissive man?
Oh, I love them.
You
I
love them. So you like to pull off their boxes and
What's this?
No, when I said that about secret submissive men,
my man, dog, you like that?
I mean, no, I didn't mean it in that way. I'm talking about there's a whole world of like findom. Like a lot of men don't know that.
Findom.
There's men that would just give you money, like, oh my God, I love you. I just want to give you money. And they'll give you money just because they love you.
Femdom, a pay pig, right?
Pay pig.
A pay pig. They deal with femdoms.
What's a pay pig?
So a pay pig is someone that wants like a wallet drain and they want someone to take advantage of their money. So,
yes, that's what those are the type of submissive men I'm talking about.
Oh, you talking about like,
That
that's like
dominant-
a different lifestyle.
That
Okay.
dominant
Yes.
shit.
That's a whole different world.
That's a whole
I'm talking
different
about
world.
regular people that's like not submissive in that aspect. Okay. Okay, then I understand. I fully understand.
Right, that's what I was saying to you. I was like, there's a whole secret world out there.
Y'all ready for some controversy though? Ready to shake things
Always,
up?
always.
Get some feelings mad in the comments?
Of course.
All right, cool. So in pop culture, right, in society, people tend to date outside their race, right? For example, Penny dating a black guy, or you dating a white guy, or whatever the case may be, right? Have you ever got any uproar for dating outside your race? If you did.
Are you serious?
I have.
Yeah.
Of course.
Like I get nasty looks and stuff like that.
Yes.
Comments.
Yes.
Family.
It's bad.
Their family.
It's so crazy.
It's bad.
Because you don't come off white. You white?
Why not? Yeah.
You Italian?
I'm 25% Italian.
Okay. So the other was Polish, Irish?
No, there's a lot more.
You trying to do Ancestry.com?
No. But
There's a lot more.
She come off like a Puerto Rican, you know.
No, but you could
No,
tell the
I'm white.
difference. You could tell when she would have been like, yeah, she would have had a little R roll on her tongue.
Yeah,
You could tell.
I'm very white. I took the DNA test.
She said, I'm
I always
very
tell
white.
people, I took the DNA test.
I be a little confused. This is dude that I work with at my job. This nigga, he from Levittown, but he is Puerto Rican, and his mom's Puerto Rican, his father's Italian.
Okay.
But he don't act like he Puerto Rican no whatsoever. He acts mainly Italian and white. And I just be like, yo, bro, you're a disgrace to your heritage. Like, you don't even want to acknowledge the Puerto Rican part. But that's why it's like, to see you in your skin tone, it's like, nah, that nigga.
I feel like I'm very
Danny is
white.
a little lighter than you, and he Puerto Rican and Italian, like I said. But that's why.
No, but Italians, they do have a tint to their skin. Like if you tan, right, I'm sure you get a nice complexion. Like
when I'm not
crispy.
in the sun, I'm really white.
Yeah,
Really white.
you could tell.
I actually put a sticker
You've been on the
right
sun.
here,
You've been in the sun because
over here. That's my real complexion under the sticker, so I could always see if I'm too much in the sun.
Dope.
So I keep it like put a
Dope.
little heart. So if you saw that right now, you'd be like, oh, yeah,
Like a
it's
reminder.
white person.
Wow.
So
yeah,
I had brought that up. I kind of had a feeling that you know, sometimes, because there's those people out there who just, you know, they should don't mind their business. I personally don't care, you know, about what people is doing, their sexuality and stuff like that, or who they decide to date. The reason I brought it up is because I feel like it's okay when women do it. But
Really?
it's not okay when men do it. And what I mean by that is from society, not me. Once again, just to
No.
make that right.
get nasty
So like,
looks.
let's say, you know, Eve, the rapper, and her husband,
yeah.
right? She gets a lot of praise for that, right?
No.
Yes, she does.
No, she
yeah,
doesn't.
she did. And then let's say like this is probably a bad example, but this is like a Dave Chappelle or a Eddie Murphy. They might get some slack about that. You guys don't agree with that? You don't think like women get away with it a little?
No,
Y'all don't
because
think so?
I've seen it. Like I remember I was dating this guy that was bald, like a bald white guy. And you know, that's what they call a skinhead, right?
Mhm.
So I'm dating him and I would go out with him and people would look at us like like when I say nasty fucking looks, nasty. Like old black people, they'd be like, and it was one day I remember this guy looked at us so nasty. I started crying because this is at the time when it
I'm
was
sorry you
like
had to go
when
through that.
Donald Trump first became the president. So racism was really high at this time. So people would like when I say the nastiest looks you would ever think from people, I'm like,
Did he have a beard at least?
no, he was like he
Clean
used
for
to work
skinhead.
on, he used to be like a merchant marine, so he's very clean shaven, everything. So he looked like a skinhead. But you know, that's why I like baldies. What's up? But it was bad. Like people would be like, why are you with him?
Yeah.
You know, like I remember.
Racism is real.
Yeah, it's bad. It's
So
really
real.
bad. And you're like, why you even care who I'm dating? Like even
not
black
racist.
guys.
That's
would
the
say
thing. That's the
something.
question right there.
But I'll definitely see. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not racist no whatsoever. But
Say what you're about to say.
You a
I wanna hear it.
colorist?
the skinhead thing, it's just them proud boys. I just don't trust them. Like, you know what it is, man? I ain't gonna front. Maybe, and I ain't no disrespect to the white culture, but I be feeling like white men be having this wild fetish for black women.
No, they don't. It's not a fetish to them.
Let's say that is a
Some
thing,
of them
right?
do.
Let's say
Some do.
let's say that's a thing.
Some of
A
them
lot don't.
absolutely do.
Like she accepted that, bro. That's her fate. Like I can't, me personally, I can't. I feel like I got more stuff to stress about, especially now in this day and age. You know what I mean? Milk and eggs cost X amount of dollars. I don't give a fuck about what you doing. You know what I mean? I just think you should just let people do what they want to fucking do.
I mean, I
Yeah.
can't tell her to stop, but I just be looking.
No, not true. I'm talking to the
Yeah,
people that
it's-
that do that.
It's real. Like people look at you in a way like, why aren't you with a? I'm with who I want to be with.
And my uncle
Obviously,
white.
he want to be
Real
with me
shit.
too. Like, why you care? But I've had black men tell me that, like, you dating that white boy. Why you care? oh, you fucking white, you fucking pink dick. Why
Yeah,
do
I
you
wouldn't
care?
do
It's
that. I
not
wouldn't do
pink.
that.
It's not pink. Like
The jokes is wild.
Yeah.
Well, all right. So what do you guys feel about like age gaps, right? Like, what
Oh,
are your
that's the
thoughts?
best
Like,
relationship.
those are the best
What?
relationships.
Yes,
really.
when the person
Oh.
is younger than you though.
Oh,
yeah.
you want to control him?
Oh, I don't
What?
like
No.
Yeah, you want to control him. You want a younger
that has
you
nothing
wanna
to do with
him.
control. You feel like you're more compatible with
Penny,
them.
you ever dated someone younger than you?
that. Nah, I'm not really attracted to that. You got to be a little older than me.
Nice. I like that for you.
Yeah.
What about you? So you like the younger men?
I recently just started getting into that because
Okay.
before I would never. I used to date all older guys. Like that was my thing. Like, oh yeah, come here, grandpa, whatever. I like older men.
Grandpa, what you?
Yeah, like I've
Grand-
dated older, got 50 years old, whatever the fuck. I don't care what their age is.
What?
I don't care what their age is. I don't care. Age is a number.
Okay.
Age is a number.
See, 50 is a good number though. Anything a little higher than that, I could.
Nigga, 50 is not a good number. Why are you
50.
lying?
I've
Let me
dated
tell you why 50 is a
older
good number.
guys.
50, like, still kind of young.
That is not a good
That's
number.
young.
For
That's
her,
young.
for her.
Yeah.
That's a cutoff. That's a cutoff. I mean,
I
I'm
don't-
not
I've
doing
dated,
it.
I've dated older
See,
guys.
so-
like,
You dated older guys.
Yeah. When I was like 19, I was dating a guy that was like 40. I don't care about
That's
age.
kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna
yeah.
hold you.
I've always
Just
dated
a
older
little
guys.
bit. Just a little bit.
I don't care about age. You look
Just
good
a
to
little.
me.
You
You
What's
gave
up?
him some? You gave him some?
Yes. That was
You
my
gave him
man.
some?
That was my man.
All right, how do y'all
Yes.
feel? I don't know if y'all follow basketball, but y'all know who Drea is, right?
Yes.
And she's dating a 22-year-old
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
yeah.
boy, got a
nothing wrong with
1-year-old
that.
by him.
There's nothing wrong
Her
with
son
that.
is the
There's
same
nothing
age. Her
wrong
son is
with
the
that.
same age as him.
I don't see nothing
What
wrong
if a
with
guy
it.
did that?
What
That's
if
his
your
business.
son did that? What if your son did
That's his business. My son, he might
it's
really
their
love her.
business,
That's
but
his
it's just
business.
it's just
That
like
nigga don't. They just
it's a little weird. Just
No,
a
it's
little.
not. I'm telling
Not
you.
at all. You don't
It's
think that's a
not.
little weird?
What
Penny?
do they
No.
have? What do
Because
do they have
how many years it
ages,
is
you know what I
between
noticed?
them?
Like,
All right,
yeah,
so
I'm-
hold on. She said something good, right? I don't mean to cut your knowledge.
it's okay.
She said depends how many years it is, right? Drea is 39. Jalen Green is 22 years old.
What's
We're
the
talking
age gap?
about
17 years.
17 years. That's they got a 1-year-old. That's
She
a
graduated
bit
high
much.
school.
That's all I'm saying.
She graduated high school and this thing
I
was in
mean-
first grade.
You know what it is though? This is something that exists on the planet, and then it's like when a celebrity does it, it becomes like a thought for people now. 'Cause it's like, oh wow, Drea and them are doing it, but like,
If a popular
that exists.
man did it, like, okay, Marcus Houston and his
exactly.
lady,
He's married to her.
he's getting some slack about that.
No.
He's getting some
it's
slack
niggas
about
all
that.
across the world. Leonardo DiCaprio, one of my favorite actors. This nigga,
Exactly.
he dates a young John. But I just feel like at the end of the day, that shit ain't supposed to be, y'all ain't supposed to be dating. If y'all gonna fuck, then fuck. But y'all ain't supposed to
Really?
be dating.
Yo, the
Y'all
way
ain't
you
gonna
explain
fuck.
shit is funny.
Nah,
bro.
'cause
It's
it's
like,
because
they're
Yeah,
not
bro,
supposed
like,
to be
'cause
dating.
I'm not gonna sit here and play like niggas ain't ever hit no older joint or had no younger joints or whatever. But it's just like, bro, if I'm 40 and if I'm not
See, that's
married
different.
no more, nah, but hit me out.
40? That's different. And you
If
dating
I'm
somebody that's
40
like 19? Come on now.
I'm 30.
how was that different
Oh,
from,
you
from,
just
from
said
Drea?
you was doing that.
She's
like,
what,
they
how old is she?
mature, but, like-
37 and what?
39 and 22.
But you said you was
Listen.
doing that.
No, that's not a good example though, because she's
Why is that
not
not a
she's
good
not like a woman that people will be like, you like she's been ran through. That's different. Like she just going from her
That
next
makes
check,
it better?
her next come up to her next come up. You gotta
makes it better?
You use a different woman that she's like a, you know,
That's
different of a
crazy,
different
son.
standard.
That's crazy. It's all right. I'm with Penny. This is just another double standard to be kind of the world, and the way you just fought for that is crazy.
No, we can't.
It's-
With Drea, that's different.
Why not? Why she
She's
get a
looking for her
pass?
next lick.
We just
That's
can't do that
different.
shit. That's just
Why,
that.
why
can't
did she
nobody
get a
just
pass?
Agree
'Cause
on that.
when guys do it, I feel like we get some slack.
Yo, bro,
That's-
it should
that's
be
why I
an
brought it up.
8-year gap, dog. That's
For those
it.
guys who do it. I
8-year
don't do
gap.
it. You know what I mean? So when you go to my
has
page
to
and
be
you
8
see my
years.
face,
Yeah.
I don't do that.
I don't know
But
about that.
you know what I mean? I like to be devil's advocate and stuff like that.
You do, like you do.
I love it.
I see the horn.
So I got a couple more of your questions. You brought up something interesting. Hobosexuals, right? So I know you ladies and everybody's familiar with people that sleep their way into a home and stuff like that. And you called it a hobosexual, right? I want to start with Penny with
Oh,
this,
damn.
right?
I never heard of that.
You've never. All right. So men that sleep with women for a place to stay. Have you? So you've never heard of it, but the thought of it. How do you feel about it?
It's a pretty feminine concept for a man to be doing that.
Okay.
I don't like it.
Okay.
I
So-
don't like it at all.
Okay. I don't like it much either. I feel like a lot of men that come out of jail probably do that though.
Mhm.
'Cause they probably have to. I ain't knocking them. But I feel like Essence has a story about that because she was very adamant about bringing it up. So what hobosexual got you mad, sis?
Not even. It's just that I noticed that men do that now. Like
Oh,
you
they've been
meet
doing
them, they've been doing it, but it's like now we got to talk about it for real because y'all getting out of control. Like I know rent is high in New York, but you got to stand on your own too, brother. Like stand on your own too.
Nah, that's crazy.
Like you meet a guy and you know y'all dating or whatever, and you bring him over, y'all chilling at your crib. He's like, whoa. In his mind, you know, they asking you like, oh, how much is your rent? Because they impressed, right?
Mm-mm.
Then they start saying stuff like, yeah, you know, because when I move on the block, what you mean when you move on the block? I said, you gonna buy a house on the block? He was like stunned, and I'm like, oh, you think you gonna move in my crib with me? No.
Yeah, no.
So would you say that is you know, for lack of better terminology, little dick energy?
It's not little dick energy, but it's like
Penny's like, yup.
You looking for somebody to use to get yourself out of a situation, and then you trying to manipulate the situation by like love bombing and, you know, expediting the whole dating process. And
You got to pick up on the masculine energy. I feel like after you've been through something like that, like you got to look at the signs earlier because he probably displayed some like feminine, not
was
so
a-
masculine signs, but you was just like, okay, I'm going to see what happens.
no, but it'd be crazy because it'd be people that got a huge following on social media. You would never think that, you know, ain't nothing going on. You know, you think, oh,
Nah,
he
but
got
it's the
something going
energy,
on.
though.
Until
It's the energy.
you see them, you like, whoa, you living in a foreclosed house, my guy.
Because you could have 4 million followers, 20 million followers, and just have little dick energy, you know?
A lot of them have that. But he was he's
do.
very masculine. And I was just like, what the fuck? I was like,
Really?
I tried to, I'm like, yo, you got, you know, my friend is a real estate agent. You could get, she can get you an apartment.
How far along did he get before you realized he was a hobo?
Good question.
I don't want to say he's a hobo, but I know like his situation was not good because he kept
Answer the
hinting
question,
like
though.
how far. It was maybe like, I known him like maybe 2 weeks. Like it was very soon.
Okay.
I was like, why you keep hinting that you want to move in with me?
Yeah,
Like, I
that's-
just met
that's-
So
you.
Yeah.
he hinted like the first week or
Wow.
the second week?
It was like the second week because he came out to me. He's like, oh, I got to move out of my place because my landlord is selling the house. So I'm like, okay. I'm immediately like, oh, let me get my best friend to help you look for an apartment. And when my best friend asked for the deliverables, right, because you got to show your proof of income, etc., he couldn't. You couldn't deliver the deliverables to her. He was like hesitant on giving her the pay stubs or whatever she
So then
needed.
you realize he's a bum.
Brokey.
I was like, wait a minute now.
Hold on, what you said, Penny? What you said?
Brokey.
Yeah, and it's not even say he broke, but it's like you not in the best possible situation, and you trying to jump from your situation now to become my problem,
Yeah.
my situation. Like, no, you got to stand on your own too, my guy.
So on the flip side
Yeah,
of that,
that's
because
not
I
good.
know something else that you wanted to talk about was the big dick energy versus the little dick energy. Pause.
Yes.
Like from the female standpoint, because that's what we've been talking about all day. Is y'all perspective. You know what I mean? What's the difference from, you know, big and little?
You could tell, Pendy, right? You could tell when somebody they got big dick energy. You be like,
Mhm.
What are some signs? Let's do
A
that. How
little
about
dick
y'all give us
energy?
give
It's
us
an
like 2-3
energy.
signs.
I don't know. It's an energy. Like
It's
you know,
really an energy. It's
Women
like
are spiritual, so we
men
could tell.
exude
Like,
masculine energy if they're in their healthy, divine masculine energy, right? So like a man that's not there, it's everything. It's the way he moves, the way he walks, the way he talks, his tone of voice. Like it's just signs. Like you
Just
said, it's
confidence.
intuitive. Like you can feel it
yeah.
So
in
what
what
the-
he says, how he says it.
I got a question though. What if this nigga play that role for 4 months, and you know
I'm too intuitive. I could pick up on that
you
shit
too into it?
in 5 minutes. Hmm.
Especially women that are
I've never
like
been wrong
tapped
in my
into
life
they.
about anybody.
Yeah, like
You've
if you
never
tapped
been
into
wrong in
your
life about anybody,
No,
and you somehow been single for 5 years.
that's like a desire of mine to be single. You saying like I should be in a relationship?
I'm not saying that, but
Oh.
I'm saying you've never been
A lot of
wrong
these
about
relationships are
anybody.
really bad. You know that, right? Like 98% of them are not good.
very
They're
toxic.
not good at all. They're
That's a
toxic.
high
They're not
number.
even real monogamous. They're fake.
Right.
People are cheating. They're unhappy. So I don't look at myself like, oh, I'm not doing well because I'm not in a relationship. I'm like, I'm doing
Yeah, I don't
great
think that-
for not being in a relationship.
Yeah, I don't
like,
think that makes a person like, oh, you're unsuccessful for not being in a relationship.
Mhm.
But nah, it was just what you said though. You were saying how you was very into it or whatever. So it's just like you could tell within 5 minutes.
I could dodge bullshit. Yeah.
Okay.
Whereas like girls would be 6 years in and then find out what I know in 5 minutes.
No, I felt like I was
Literally.
king bullshit in my days.
Really?
that's-
You
yeah.
probably are. You probably
that's
king
why I was
bullshit
just
your
like,
way almost into my
like you
pussy,
know,
but then I would know before I actually,
well,
Not
give it-
saying you want to fuck me, but you
Nah,
know what I'm
yeah,
trying to
yeah.
say? Yeah.
I'm just yeah.
I think
believe
that's
it.
safe to
I
say
believe it.
that's a Scorpio thing.
It is absolutely a Scorpio.
I think so, because my brother's one of my best friend recipes, pull a pack. You know what I mean? But yeah, I've been around a lot of Scorpios. Men and women, they have that intuitive
Mhm.
kind of like
Because they have
thing.
very strong
or whatever
sexual
it
energy.
is.
So
Yes.
if you have strong sexual energy, you could tell like your dick is little. I could tell.
It's
I
kinda
don't even
connected.
I ain't
fuck
going front.
Yep.
I got a male Scorpio friend, and I be feeling like like we kind of all say it to the nigga that he's a know-it-all. Like he feel like he be, and like I've seen girls like say some shit to him. I've seen it went left a couple of times for my dog, and it's just like, damn, bro. But that's that Scorpio shit, right? You big dog.
Yo,
right?
male Scorpios are
Like-
toxic though. I hate to be like that, but Diddy's a
Oh my
Scorpio.
God.
Diddy's a
Yeah,
Scorpio.
it was
Girls
that.
toxic too?
Fucking what's his
No,
name?
I love Scorpio
Niggas-
women. They're
the
cool.
girls-
It
know,
depends
Scorpio-
what month. It depends.
Nigga, my mother
Depends
was
if they
Scorpio.
October,
She was
November,
toxic
and
as
what
fuck.
day.
Yeah,
and
no,
if
they
they're
be cool
evolved
as
or
fuck.
not.
The men is different. I'm like, yo, you're wild.
I had to know.
Nah,
They're
women
wild.
are toxic
They
too. Women
crazy.
Scorpios toxic.
I don't know about
Nah,
that.
y'all
I know
toxic
they
too.
can be.
son.
I don't know about that. I'm
Yeah,
cool
I'm
with
not saying I didn't have
toxic with
fun.
Scorpio.
I'm not saying again. I want to say I'm not saying I didn't have fun, but I have
Exactly.
to say.
So stop it. You have fun.
But it was still toxic. It is what it is, right?
That's what you wanted. Ain't you
No,
toxic
I didn't say
gang?
that's what I wanted. I'm saying that's what happened. All right, I'm giving her
You
the
got what you
props.
asked for.
But on the outside looking in, and I've removed myself from that situation. You could go back and think about it. Damn, that was some toxic ass shit.
But you know what? Every sign could be evolved or unevolved because we
Okay.
can't. We really can't go by signs.
I think I'm an
and say
evolved
everything.
Aquarius. I've heard that before.
Thank
You
you.
seem like an evolved Aquarius, actually.
Okay,
Never
thank
mind,
you.
never.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
not
you
just
do.
saying that. I appreciate that.
No, that
Yeah,
is. You do.
appreciate that.
You're not just saying that?
You know, I got a little hype. You know what I mean? It's
Nah,
good
but hold
to
on,
I'm
man.
not- you know,
get a little-
we
I
all
got
have
a
things to
question.
work on, but I think
you gotta
we're
say,
evolved
brother?
for sure.
What's up
Definitely.
with all this sign reading shit? Like,
Oh,
It's
my God.
real.
It's
It's
real,
real.
bro.
What's your
I'm
sign?
sorry,
What's your sign?
bro.
What's your sign?
I'm sorry.
guess.
Libra?
You're like really hard to guess.
Are you a Libra?
I gotta go by process
A
of
Cancer?
elimination.
I'm a Libra, big dog Libra. My
How did I
birthday
know
was
that? I
just-
guessed
it's
that.
You just
Tuesday.
said
was
signs
just
aren't
Tuesday.
real. Now
Happy
you're a
belated
big dog
birthday, by the way.
Libra.
Happy
I mean,
belated
because that's what they
birthday.
give my month or whatever. But
So you're.
I just I be really want to know, like, because I met some horrible Libras, and then they be like, oh, you know, all Libras are the same. Nah, nigga, this
Hey, see,
right
that's the
here
thing.
is-
Yeah,
Not,
not
no,
all the
no,
same.
nothing is the same, bro.
Right.
That's why I be
You
like,
got your
how y'all really
parents, you
depend
got
on
your
this sign
ancestry,
shit? Like,
you got the day you was
Yeah,
born, the month
bro,
you was born.
the
It's
natal
too
chart.
much. Your
Mhm.
nationality.
what you just say?
Natal chart.
Natal chart is like the
Yes.
But see, I don't
I'm
get that.
Rising
No, I'm
sign.
I
You
don't
just
know
did
that
though.
deep.
You just described the natal chart.
No, but
All that shit you just said was the natal
I
chart.
didn't
That's why
know
I said
that.
it.
So what's the stuff where it be like your sun and the moon?
Yes,
That's just like your chart.
I don't,
your
I don't
chart.
get into that.
Yeah.
It's too
No,
much
you gotta
now.
look into it because that'll tell you
It's
more
too
about.
much.
Like I'm a
good.
Scorpio.
Like one girl
moon.
be like, oh, you're an Aquarius, but you're like a Scorpio too. No, I was born in
Yes.
February.
Yeah.
What
I
are
was
you
born
talking
October
about? Like,
8th,
You gotta be
1993.
into it. So
Yes.
that
she
I
be
understand.
killing
You gotta
me,
know
son.
to
I be
understand.
tight.
I feel like 93 was just a great year for music. And
Wait, what?
93 was a great year for music and a great year
Oh.
for the babies that was born in 93. You feel me? I can't speak on
Okay.
any
All right, so look, I know we got a couple of minutes left, right? Maybe about 10 minutes left. I got a couple of more questions for y'all. Hopefully they hit, right? So back to the relationship type stuff, right? So are you guys a firm believer that a girlfriend should act like a wife before becoming a wife?
I think so, but
Really?
not
I
initially.
wasn't expecting that.
Not initially, but
Why?
like if you're at that transitional point where you've been the man's girlfriend for a while, and now it's at the point where you kind of want to marry him, he wants to marry you, you should already be in that element. You're not going to just put the ring on your finger and now you're a wife. But I don't think initially you should just be acting like a wife. That's crazy.
I think initially you should.
Okay, so you
wife?
think there's a time
Straight
frame?
up a wife
He's funny.
immediately.
Yeah.
First
I
date,
mean-
wife.
Yeah.
Okay.
Every woman is different.
I think there's a time frame.
But I don't
Every
think
woman's
it's a time
different.
frame.
It's got to be a time
You wanna know
frame,
why?
bro. You
'Cause,
just
bro,
come out the blue, just
You'll
cooking
get
for
written
dude.
off. You'll get written off the moment you not doing anything that's hubby like or hubby material. You're written off. Like so,
Why
I
you
feel
so
like
pissed
nah, it's not. I feel like,
You might be right. You might
that's
have
what I'm
got me on
saying,
that,
bro. I
brother.
feel
It
like as a
depends.
man, if I'm coming to you to be 100% a full man, I respect the same thing in return. If you about to hold it up and be like, you know what, I don't know yet, because this nigga, if you come in here with a I don't know yet attitude, then take your ass back to wherever you going. Like, you feel me? Because
Can I rephrase what I said? I feel like naturally as a man or a woman, you should be like in your 80%, I'm just throwing this percentage out there, element of like playing the role of a wife or a husband if you're going to be in a relationship with someone. But there's a percentage is what I'm saying that should not be just thrown into the situation if it's not really that, if it's not really a marriage. So like I'm gonna act like a wife naturally because I cook naturally. I'm naturally gonna act like that. Like I don't need to try to act like that because that's the role I'm gonna play if you're in my life in that way. But there's a little percentage of me that I'm not giving you all that shit until we're really exclusive on some marriage shit.
I mean, so I could understand that, because if she had her own place, I had my own place, I expect probably come see you cook 3-4 days out the week. Because
If she's your girlfriend?
Wait, what?
If she's your girlfriend, like for how long?
I mean, yeah.
What you mean? Like
3-4 times out the week.
I need to see you.
Baby, you need to-
I like
you
to
need
eat,
to
and
minimum.
I'm used to that
I'm fucking you, I'm
energy. But
cooking for
hearing you
you
saying
every
this,
meal,
like, damn,
bro.
that do sound like a lot.
That's
I still want it too.
I mean, but now, like, of course, like you make.
I'm with you, fuck it.
Of course, you
I'm
make
with
sure
you,
she's
fuck it.
all the way good or whatever. But like, if I'm asking, like, oh hey, like I'm getting off at 8, I'm gonna leave the key for you. Could you go? Obviously, I'm trusting you enough with my key.
It depends on
to
how you
go inside my
communicate.
crib.
I think it's about the exchange of energy. If you're doing your job as a masculine figure
she
and you're
gonna do it for
providing
you.
all that shit that you're supposed to, and I'm not just talking about money, but
Right.
like the energy of a man,
Mhm.
Oh,
then
yeah. we gonna do it. We gonna
yeah,
bake
it's gonna
and
be
cook
natural.
and do tricks or whatever you want us to do.
Will finances change you as well? I'm sorry. Will finances make you look different than a man? Like if he don't have it all financially, would you still be with him?
I really don't care about that, to be honest. You just can't be
lit.
broke and
Okay,
corny.
that's
But
it.
like, if you're
That's
trying to
it.
make money, you're out here making money.
Mhm.
That's a
So you're
small
okay with
element
being a
of
breadwinner?
masculinity to me. That's
Why
not the,
not?
the largest component of masculinity.
So you could be a breadwinner without a problem.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What's wrong with that? Women are the breadwinners right
Today's
now.
time.
I'm just
Today-
saying.
Today's time.
Today's time, women is running it. I don't know if y'all realize we about to have a female president. Kamala,
Yeah,
she's
we-
about to be the president.
We ain't finna do
Camila?
this for no
I don't know how to say it either.
Yeah, me neither. We ain't finna use.
She's
her.
about to be the president.
I mean,
Women are about to start really running the show.
Y'all already was kind of pussy run the world. Like I don't think
I
that y'all
know,
need
but
her to kind of
money doesn't matter. Like
solidify it, right?
like she said, you're a brokey and you corny, then that's a problem.
since the dawn of time.
And look what they did to Tory Lanez.
Like,
They
so
locked
like
up Tory
y'all
Lanez.
already running the world.
We're not going to talk about Tory Lanez on this podcast.
I agree.
We ain't going to talk
It's
about her.
free.
Nah, you know what we all gonna talk about? Because we got about 5 minutes left, right? I'm really curious. Y'all probably not gonna like this. All right. So I want to get into a fantasy bag, right, for this last question.
Okay.
In a world where you had to pay for sex, right? How much would you pay for top tier dick?
Damn. Had
How
to?
mu- wha-
Yeah.
what's
In
the
a world
price?
where in a world where you had to pay for sex,
What's the price?
Now, if
that's
you
what I'm
had to
asking
pay.
you. How
If-
much
if you
would
had
you
to pay,
pay
how much
for
would you
top
pay?
tier dick?
Whatever the top tier dollar is. Like,
Whatever I could
give it. Put a
afford.
if
price
we
on it.
had to pay,
If you
Whatever I
had
could
to pay,
afford.
essence, official. If you had to pay for dick, top tier, not the whack shit, the shit that's gonna make you come, right? How much would you pay?
whatever they say a rack, they say two, whatever the price is.
How
I
much
don't
would
know.
you pay? What's how much you would pay?
For a
Not
full
like
experience? Like a rack, like $1,000.
$1,000.
Yeah, I need everything. The whole shebang bang.
Okay.
The whole shebang bang. And it better happen. The boom better happen in the room. That's all I'm gonna say. For a rack,
Practice that. I
yeah.
don't care what you say. That was too good. That was, the
Nah, I'm
boom
just
better
saying-
be in the room. I like
Nah,
that.
for $1,000, yeah. These niggas is paying $40 for head. Nah, I don't want that. That's cheap. I don't want that. $1,000, I'm getting a platinum package for a rack. I need everything.
You get a good platinum package in Colombia for $50.
I don't want no Colombian
For
package.
all my niggas, you heard? Cartagena, hopefully.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me ask Penny.
For
Penny.
$50?
In a world, I'm gonna say it again. In a world where because you said, damn, in a world where you had to pay for sex, how much would Penny Lee pay for top tier dick?
I would pay whatever price it was because I don't know the price.
Yeah, but like just give us
Like,
a
what's
number.
your mark?
What's
Like,
the
how's it a
what's
rack?
what's
Like,
the
Like if I
highest
had
you would
Cardi
pay?
B money
If-
and
yeah,
it
if
was
you had Cardi-
and it
yeah.
was $1 million, I would pay $1 million.
Nice. I like that. For
Like
you.
whatever it costs. Like if I
Yeah,
could
like-
afford it, like whatever I could afford. Like
That's what's up.
You want your nails done, you're gonna pay the top, whatever the price
yeah,
is.
dick is very important.
Women spend money like
Dick
drug
is
dealers.
very
It's different.
important.
I'm paying for that shit. I have to.
Yeah, I like I said. Look, we kind of running low on time. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I want to thank
What was the
all of y'all for coming out. You know, we got to talk about some relationship stuff, definitely some bedroom stuff. We talk about some stuff I didn't have on my phone, so I appreciate that too. I want to say thank you for Essence Official. Definitely follow her. You know what I mean? Tap into her music and stuff like that. I know she got a show coming up. But if you follow her, we're going to put her name at the bottom. You're going to get all that information. And Penny Lee, you definitely should know her. If you don't know, now you know. Definitely going to put her information, both pages. Definitely follow her, check her out. You know, thank you for coming in. You're not rocking
Mr.
with the hot.
Rye, and be nice. Be nice.
Oh my God. This
Yeah.
fly
I
is
think I already
attacking
knew
us.
you.
This
before
you a
this.
fool for this one.
Nah.
Okay, never mind.
Mr. Nard and Mr. Ross.
Mr. Nord, I love that.
Mr. Nard and
First
Mr.
you wanna
Rod.
I like that. I'm
Rye,
running with it.